howdy, Full Metal Cowboy, slinging a watch-along of Panty and Stocking with Garterbelt, episode 9, dubbed. I'm here with Sailor Seth.
Heyo.
So, last time we watched Panty and Stocking, there was a zombie segment and a game show segment.
Q.
And that QQQ you just quoted was unrelated to Panty and Stocking's game show segment. Okay, for those wondering what the hell she was quoting, it's a quote from the anime Ergo Proxy. And I remember this was episode 15. If not, it was like 16 or something like that. It was around that point in the anime where out of the fucking blue, our main characters in Ergo Proxy are in a game show episode all of a sudden, and it just comes out the fuck nowhere, and yeah, for like 23 minutes, viewers kind of scratch their heads like, what the fuck's going on? Now here's the fucked up part about it, though. That episode actually info dumps important information to keep in mind later. But why do you have to fucking do it in a game show episode? Holy shit. Anyway, yeah.
Did you get what's the game show is why I referenced it.
Yeah. But anyway, previous episode was fun, especially the zombie segment. The zombie segment's one of my favorites from Penny and Stocking. It's just, I have a soft spot for that.
Although it wasn't as funny as the sub with the...
Oh, you're talking about like, fucking son of a bitch, you motherfucker. Oh yeah, you fatherfucker. God damn, you fucking crazy. The English line delivery is funny as hell in the subtitle version. This is something the dubbed version, I think, kind of pales in comparison to. And yeah, there's even like one stupid line in the dub where the subtitle version has Scanty Knee Socks going, what the hell? Like in unison. Whereas the dub has them saying, what the French toast? Like, what kind of fucking line?
Okay, hear me out. That's some like 4 kids rated bullcrap.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
we all know how that ruined our childhood.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds like some fucking Netflix adaptation territory, and I hate to fucking mention this fucking adaptation, but...
That's like Jelly Donut when it was onigiri, not jelly donuts.
They're rice balls. 4 kids. Get the fucking facts straight. Anyway, speaking of adaptations, so What the French Toast is such a stupid line, but not as bad as Netflix's Cowboy Bebop, granted not an anime, in terms of visual.
Well, its source was.
Okay, its original source was, but in terms of like the production of Netflix's Cowboy Bebop, that production is not an anime. But in that adaptation, it contains one of the stupidest fucking lines.
Welcome to the ouch, mother.
Yeah, Faye shouts, welcome to the ouch, motherfuckers! Ah! I'm like, when I first saw that, I'm like, who the fuck wrote that line? That's like the stupidest shit I've ever heard. Like, I don't care if that fucking scene was meant to be over the top. Who says, welcome to the ouch? Like, how about taste the pain, motherfuckers? Like, that line would have been better. But welcome to the ouch? Like...
Also, did you notice at a panel of Steve Bloom's that somebody asked about the Netflix one and they didn't say anything?
I remember I remember they were being kind in the Netflix version, which, okay, look. From a business perspective, I can understand why they were playing ball trying to be kind to the Netflix version. Because keep in mind, that panel was before the Netflix adaptation got canceled. And thank God it did, because...
Wait, what?
Yeah, and thank God that Netflix adaptation got canceled because, yeah, I hated it. Not because I was not because I'm a massive.
Wait. So can you forgive the Shyamalan film
No.
if the Cowboy Bebop of Netflix was shit?
Okay, if I really had to compare the two, Shyamalan's At Last Airbender I still think is worst, and it's because there was a hold on. There was a lot of changes that were terrible in that film adaptation of of Avatar: The Last Airbender. Like there was a lot that adaptation got wrong. Netflix's Cowboy Bebop at least tried to stick to some things from the source material.
Except for screwing over Julia.
Oh yeah, yeah, but I'm saying there was some things that they kept true to the source material, but they also made some twists, which which I'm fine with, but uh,
But I thought you were pissed off because they changed Julia's character instead of being a mystery. She was like a girl boss.
yeah. Hold on, I gotta let my cat in. Come on, come in. Yeah. Okay, and speaking of the term girl boss, like, okay, like, I know that is a term that gets thrown around a lot, like, oh, when there's a female character on screen, especially, like, with works within the last 5 years. I know, like, girl boss is, like, the easiest label to, like, pin on someone to kind of, what do you call it, shorthand, like, criticism of, like, a particular female character, blah, 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 blah. Okay, here's the thing. Julia in Netflix's Cowboy Bebop is probably one of the few instances where I actually would criticize the handling of her character by making her a girl boss. Like, I actually would use the term girl boss as a criticism to Netflix's Julia because of how they bastardized that character alongside a few others. Actually, I'd say the most.
Yeah, vicious.
Yeah, Vicious was the most bastardized. Oh god, that pissed me off to no end. Like
Vicious, fearless.
fearless. Like I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like where's this sinister, like cold blooded aura from him? Like where the fuck did that go? God, okay, seriously, we're kind of going way off topic on this, but
Okay, maybe. Okay, look forward to at one point maybe we'll end up doing just a video on ranting.
we'll see.
I hope so, because I got a lot of shows to rant about.
And
What?
actually, okay. And to kind of conclude the whole girl boss label and shit. Okay, Panty is actually probably one of the few I would say positive probably I'd say Panty would be an example of using the term girl boss in a positive light. Considering how she considering her playing field. Okay, enough of this shit. Anyway, let's go ahead and just get the show on the road, shall we? If we can get this
Yes.
fucking. Are we. The hell?
If you don't have glitches.
Okay, part of my sniffles, my nose is just kind of feeling a little plugged at the moment.
Does this mean you can't go to work?
No, I'm fine. It's just. Okay. So sorry for the slight wait there, and hold on. I gotta clear up my sinuses because I'm getting like stuff like going back my nose, driving me fucking nuts. It's actually going down my throat too. So give me a moment. Okay, yeah. I just had to spare the time to edit that shit out. So forgive me if during this particular watch along that I'm in the process of trying to clear my sinuses. It's just when I'm talking, like I'm getting like some kind of um I'm getting like some sinus stuff like dripping down my throat, and it is actually kind of irritating me. So, pardon me for going into slight medical detail there, but um, then again, Penny and Stocking has like a bunch of bodily functions, So what difference does it make fucking make? Anyway, so are you ready? Are you ready, Sir Seth?
Yes.
All right. So here we go. Panty and Stocking with Garterbelt, episode 9 in 3, 2, 1, go. Thought I had my Kleenex somewhere. Where did it go? Oh yeah, beach episode. Can't have you can't have a fan service episode without involving the beach.
Why does this remind me of the Barbie movie?
I actually haven't seen it yet, believe it or not.
I'm gonna beat you off. Not if I beat you off first.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that could be misheard.
I saw it in theaters the day it came out. Yeah, that was a mixed reaction. I would not do that.
Wow.
I said I wouldn't do that. Unless I had a reason to.
Oh God. Okay, so okay, I realized that. Okay, the subtitle version didn't do this as extensively, but the dub totally made the connection a lot more obvious. So, what the dub just referenced or parodied was Chef's Chocolate Salty Balls from South Park. There's actually a song called that.
Wait, what?
Yes. Oh my God. Brief's got a boner.
Hey, if I forgot sun lotion, I would make you do that. If I had extra
Excuse
sun
me?
lotion. What? If I needed sun lotion on my back?
Granted, it's hard for people to reach their own backs, but
What? You assuming something, sicko?
wow. Hornoceros?
There's no nudist beach around there.
Did I just hear her say slag?
I think you did.
Yeah, I was gonna say because slag is a British slang for whore or something along those lines. Now, if this were a British dub, then Patty would often be called a slag. Yeah, the animation of this is a little odd. Like, it's very jerky, like, in terms of, like, head movements.
What, compared to Kaiba?
But then again, the animation likes to experiment.
Why was animation like this back then so much better than it looks now?
Because wow, close up of Panty's ass. Okay. Anyway, it's because like let's face it, 4K is probably becoming more commonplace, and to really make it clear that animes like hand the 4K or some shit, um, let's just say color grading in animes kind of got that really shiny look. I mean, honestly, anime these days just look too glossy. Like,
Oh god, you know what's coming back to Netflix though?
what?
Speaking of old animation,
Wait.
Vampire Knight.
Oh, God.
Guess what we're watching?
And what the fuck is when Stockings fucking dance? It's like.
Wait, did you ever play volleyball?
I. Back in elementary school years ago, and suddenly, South Park animation. And this wasn't the first time Gainax did that shit.
Wait,
Fu-
what?
Fully Cooley.
I don't remember that in Fully Cooley.
And I swear to God, that line right there, you stupid hoe, it kind of reminds me of Nicki Minaj's stupid hoe, which, God, that sounds annoying.
Alright, I'm gonna play that to wake you up.
Fucking movement there. Anyway, so, um, yeah, so I used to play volleyball years ago, like in PE back in elementary, but haven't played it ever since. I don't know. Volleyball just wasn't my thing. Although, speaking of volleyball and anime, I'll take this over Haikyuu any day.
What the Okay, yeah, I gave up on Haikyuu.
I'm not a sports anime fan.
Hey, Yuri on Ice is the best. Oh, wait, scratch that. Skate the Infinity.
Eh. Man, that was like the second fucking ass close up. Again, no surprise.
There was more than ass shown there, you know that?
Yeah. Wow.
That's me when reading my fan fiction.
What do you mean?
The look the guys had on their faces. When reading my fan fiction at night, that's the look I get.
Wow. ESPN reference? Okay.
What's wrong with ESPN? Oh, by the way, the Seahawks were on tonight.
I know. I don't have cable, and Whatever.
Well, Pete Carroll was back in town.
I know, but it's an exhibition game, so big whoop.
Although I know you miss Raiders.
Oh God, no! Do not even get me fucking started on that fucking chant. God, Raiders, Niners. Oh, God, Raider fans, 49er fans, fucking annoy the shit out of me when they do that chant. Look, it's fine if they want to support their team, but if they're gonna fucking do that chant after they win, that is just fucking rubbing it, on the opponent's face. I don't know, and you're just asking for a fucking fight.
But
Now,
Raiders.
Seahawk fans can kind of do the same shit by going, Seahawks, Seahawks. Yeah, that can annoy other fans too. What I'm saying is there needs to be fucking control. I'd say if you want to chant for your team before the game and during the game, great. After the game and rubbing it on the loser team, loser fans' face, I'm not in favor of that.
Oh, hey, look.
Hey, what will happen to Kraken fans when the Kraken lose?
Oh, hell no.
Fucking groping squids and nipple clamping lobsters.
Heck no.
Fuck! Stupid censorship!
Wow. You degenerate.
Dumbass. Brave's got no fucking idea. And we're not even gonna get any fucking closer to that. Helen Keller?
What? Oh god, this weird episode.
Wow, stalking ain't subtle. It's a kind of magic.
Oh Lord. Some
Okay,
people have their own interests in different people.
okay, I'll say this. What he just said, I actually kind of relate, except I wouldn't fart in someone's face. Or I wouldn't fart like near somebody. God, what the
I ever found
Oh my god. He's a rude son of a bitch.
Gio, if I ever find that I'm into somebody like that, smack me.
Alright.
Wait, I wonder if if Panty did if Panty did has her guns using her panties, what would happen if she used one okay, if she wasn't into guys?
Okay.
I'd just be curious. I think her gun would change.
Um, she borrowed Stocking's panties to use as a second gun. I don't think it would have
But
been.
I mean like
Wow.
wow.
Look, sometimes I mishear shit, but not to this extent. And maybe once in a while, sometimes I mishear,
Oh,
but
excuse me,
point out
you've
as a joke.
misheard me a lot.
No, but sometimes I say no. It sounds like you said this, but it wasn't like.
Oh god, this got weird.
Fucking sound effect. Wow. I swear to crap. What?
What? Again, 4K bullshit. 4Kids bullshit.
How's it 4Kids bullshit when crap's the word used?
Well, I mean, they would replace that instead of whatever word, because technically crap is not a bad word.
Oh god. Okay, that was a Forrest Gump quote there.
Isn't that your favorite movie?
No. Used to be years ago, but eh. And this is why this segment's one of my favorites. Because I was not expecting this kind of ending. Yeah, what Garterbelt said earlier, simmer the fuck down, hooker. That fucking line was funny. Okay, look, for those watching, say what you will about Chris Sabat, white man voicing a black character, but that line was fucking funny, not gonna lie. Simmer the fuck down, hooker. Like, it's just the way it was delivered, like, that shit was legitimately funny. You know, I just realized there's like a couple of Tim Burton-esque like characters like that were the plushies. Like Frankenweenie, Oogie Boogie. Like I completely blanked on that. So who the fuck was that ghost that? Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, that sounds about right.
What?
Mark McFarland, he's Master Roshi in Dragon Ball.
What?
He's also he's one of the military characters in Full Metal Alchemist, either version. I forget which character. Um, and unfortunately, he's on hiatus because of his health recently. Like, I think he had like a brain tumor or something, but he had operations to get rid of that. But I mean, he's on break because of that, which I don't blame him. So,
I mean, all same.
yeah.
Hope he's doing okay.
Oh yeah, I mean, it sounds like he's doing all right. It's just he had to go on break from voice acting or anything, to do with anime or just anything, to focus on, recovery.
Right.
Hopefully what he was hopefully his ailment's gone and isn't going to be like resurging because he's a pretty good talent. And actually, Fullmetal Alchemist, either dub, uh, was some of his.
We have a long going argument about this, people, if you don't know.
Yeah, and I still think Brotherhood's the better anime. And only on the basis it has a much better ending than the 2003 series ever will have. And I keep saying this, other side of the gate fucking twist, uh, near the end of the series, kind of goes out the fuck nowhere. Like, and I say this because there's not enough time exploring that concept. That is my biggest issue with 2003 FMA. But a lot of the anime exclusive stuff I actually thought was very fascinating. I just don't like how it ends. That's my one sticking point. That's my one gripe with 2003 FMA. And again, I don't have an issue with the way Brotherhood ends because it had a much more satisfactory ending. Granted, I prefer how the 2003 anime starts compared to Brotherhood's beginning. So, regardless of the anime, I do think the manga is the better version. And the story. Anyway, so what'd you think of episode 9 Panty Stocking?
I mean, the second part is okay.
The
The first part was good.
Yeah, the beach segment. Hold on. The beach segment was fun, although the animation was like very like awkwardly like some of the movies like
or no stockings like was with
yeah like some of the character animation just looked wonky, and again that was very deliberate. Um, who's to say like whoever said Panty and Stocking's animation was consistent? I mean, I think that was kind of made clear. If episode 5 was anything to go by. Now the Stocking and Flatulence. Or excuse me, Stocking X Flatulence. Yeah, that's the fucking ghost's name. That segment is actually one of my favorites, largely because of what it gets across, and I actually thought it was a very touching segment. And who would have thought Penny and Stocking would have had a touching segment? So again, this kind of ties into one of the things I really appreciate about Penny and Stocking. It's a lot of fun, sure, but it throws some surprises that are actually refreshing. It keeps the series very I'd say it's one of the reasons why I highly enjoy Panty and Stocking with Garterbelt. Like, because it's not afraid to kind of go outside the norm and just kind of throw something unexpected. So I like those unexpected. Okay, granted, when it goes out the norm, it doesn't have a perfect track record on that. Okay, look, the nose picking episode, vomiting point. Okay, it's just episode 5 in general. Granted, I like episode 5 for being a Panty and Stocking light segment, but the character design is just fucking weird. And then there was so those two segments. Then just the Stocking, fall in love with the ghost segment. So if episode 5 didn't work for me, Stocking fall in love with the ghost segment is going out of the norm in a good way. So there's some shit like that. Anyway, yeah. So episode 9 was pretty good. I got nothing else to add to that. I know I rambled about that. Do you have anything to say about the episode, or no?
no.
Okay, so closing comments then?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
In the name of the moon, see you next time.
And, well, we'll be back for episode 10. So, take care, fuckers. By the way, get used to me calling you, the viewer, fuckers, because it's meant to be in spirit with Panty and Stocking. Besides, I know you fuckers are okay, for any of you fuckers who actually enjoy Panty and Stocking as much as we do, and have seen season 2, you're probably looking forward to our reaction to season 2, and don't worry, you fuckers. We'll get there. We just got 4 episodes left. I don't know why I'm looking at my mic. It's got pretty lights. Ooh. Okay. See you for episode 10.